Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. Today is longer episode, so let's not waste any time, and jump straight into it, unless you want to click on the like button first. Thanks and enjoy. Roast me. The great clips stylist every customer tries to avoid. You look like 18 years of child support payments. Hey, it's a professional victim. Bro, who even are you? Pick a lane. Took op home, she demanded 2 in the pink 1 in the stink. Request unclear, neither were pink and both stank. Went to the bathroom, and bailed out the window. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. If Spencer's Gifts was a person. Which one are you, and why did you post pictures of 6 different people? Your parents still tell you there's no reason to buckle your seatbelt. You look like you're trying too hard to seem like the most interesting barista at a coffee shop, and it's not working. You are certainly not passing. You look like you haunt thrift stores instead of houses. The bull ring really accentuates your manly jaw. Maybe try pigtails, and then you swap the ring for a chicken bone to complete the look. I'd ask what your dad thinks about your fashion choices, but we both know he's not around. 20. You think you look unique, but now you all look the same. I can no longer tell any of you basic b****s apart anymore. G. Another black-haired old girl with a face and nose full of piercings who's trying to be edgy and get attention, but ends up being just like all the others. Oh, the irony. Face is looking like a tackle box. You have 100% almost drown in your own vomit. You can try being a furry, they love cows. You would look better without all that gear in your face. It's obvious you have no mirrors in your house. I'm pretty sure I just closed a gate to oblivion that looked like your face. Never have I seen a girl who the phrase emo blob can be applied to so accurately. 21. If you keep working someday you'll unlock a second expression. Lips drier than Death Valley. One time a guy told me I'm the type of a person who wishes to be a nerd, but is too dumb for it. You've got the energy of a tired librarian who's been disappointed by every book, and every man you encounter. Of course, with those fingers, it doesn't help that when you reach into someone's soul from across the room you still have knuckles left over. You don't laugh or smile, you just say that's funny, while keeping a frowning face. With fingers like that, I bet it is easy to manage your bulimia. No, I don't want to hear about the latest feminist indie sub pop group. I just want my caramel macchiato. You look as if you're as much fun as getting a spontaneous vasectomy from a Bulgarian truck driver on alcohol withdrawal. You are 21, live at home, and cry all day about how unfair everything is, while having food and a roof over your head, even though you don't even work. On the upside, you don't have a nose ring. Roast me. Moldy horn. Second season of Russian Doll sucked. I agree with the decision to keep all your photos out of focus. She gonna make someone happy when she leaves. The first thing you will give your kids is a gag reflex from breastfeeding. You should be pissed at your mom for drinking while pregnant. Did the doctor have the lithium prescription written down as they were walking into the office? Looking at your pictures, I feel like they should be more faded out, and way lower resolution like pictures from the late 60s tend to look, because you look like some funky 60s hippie. 23. An ironing board in front of a dryer. You look like Uma Thurman's bowel movement in Pulp Fiction after her OD. They call you Wednesday, not because you look like the Addams Family character, but because it's always hump day when you're around. Have you ever had a whole conversation you didn't bring up your trauma? I do mean a whole conversation, no technicalities. You make me think I have to clarify that. Low-key need a little bit of humbling. That bunk bed hits different, doesn't it? Looks like your nose ate a rat. You live in a storage container. How much do you really owe the cartel for blow? Her face says fairy tale princess, but that nose says middleweight contender. Cash me outside, how about that? Your friends bring you camping in case they need shelter from the rain. Damn, I've heard of a big nose, but I've never seen one collapsing under its own weight before. 18. You're easy to draw, the hardest part is just the nose ring. You are going to be in the saddest burlesque shows, and will be asked to just make sure there are dry towels when you try to join a roller derby club. Mosquitoes have never bitten you, because as soon as they land on you, they are immediately crushed by your gravitational field. Damn, 18 and already that fat. Aren't you that girl that everyone is hating The Last of Us for? I need roasting, do your worst. You look like you suck on toilet fresheners. Only the blue ones, they help keep my teeth in. Excuse me, you're too close to a school. Dad, turn off the internet. This is not your place. Old enough to be my father, but if you were my father, I'd live with my mom and call her new husband Dad. 100% have a Thai wife that's plotting to take your net worth. You're that homeowner who blows all his yard waste into the street like an asshole. You'll find love if you save up enough. I have piebaldism, and I've heard it all. Had the worst few months of my life. Nothing can faze me. Good luck. You look like the final boss of a Norid hair dye commercial. I get piebaldism, lack of melanin, etc. What I don't get is why you dress to accentuate this. You look like a stick of deodorant. You look like Aaron Carter does right now. You look like a bad guy from Die Hard. Your piebaldism seems to be the most interesting thing about you. Have you heard that before? You can barely see the bit where Elsa hit you with her ice powers. Give me all you got. I just look at you, and I already don't like you. That guy from high school who tried to sell you a pyramid scheme and now works at Enterprise Rent-A-Car while being a realtor on the side. How'd you get your arms that small? This is a batty boy. Soft tattoos. Fake eyebrow slash. Found the gayest flavor of energy drink. I'd bet your name is Bryce. Nothing says I'm a bottom more than a sun tattoo on the gayest part of your arm. You'd be happy being at the middle of a human centipede. Sorry to see the Turkish boy band didn't work out for you. It's a shame that you're going to lose that terrible hair. Also, posing with a monster can. Has anyone ever looked back at a photo like that and thought, damn, I was awesome? Studying radiation physics in uni, work for almost no pay. In my free time I play piano to impress girls, and practice sewing, because no clothes fit my scrawny figure off the rack. Feeling like a million, so tear me down. You look like two virginities stacked on top of each other in a trench coat. Mary Potter. You're so deep in the closet, you bought a house in Narnia. Nice man. Pretty much kept to himself. Always said hello, though. Inspector Gadget. You look like you tie women up with piano string and practice sewing so you can make a skin suit cause you miss mommy. The tuxedo is ridiculous. Lapel's way too wide for you, and wing collars are garbage. You might as well have on a clown suit. It was awesome when your face melted in Raiders of the Lost Ark. FBI are rubbing their hands together right now for self-identifying of another suspect in their sex offender criminal investigations. I'm most surprised by the claim that you do anything to impress girls. Next craft project, sewing arms on your Ryan Gosling body pillow so you can be the little spoon. You're an example that having meaningful hobbies and a respectable sounding profession doesn't equate to having a fulfilling life. You dress like Oppenheimer getting even less poo nanny. Do it. Be creative. Don't bother me with the usual. I've never seen a belly button lactate before. Don't bother with the usual. Get away from my son. This is a playground. Or sir, I can't sell you any more pizza, it's physically impossible. You definitely wiggled your fingers over a box of donuts and said, "Don't mind if I do," at some point in your life. You look like you trained to be resistant to pepper spray. Someone skipped leg day, and arm day, and chest day, but not the buffet. You look like someone who gets PTSD when they miss a meal. Looks like the kind of guy who you would see sat alone in a dive bar in Thailand. Your family is definitely running a secret pool on WhatsApp where they guess which of your organs will fail next. It's amazing what drinking does to a person. Don't make us have to endure your mistakes, sir. It's my birthday yesterday. Please roast me. Have heard Timu Aquaman, Asian jokes etc. Give me something new. I don't know about Aquaman. Maybe Aqualady boy. You need to relax and stop suggesting you look like Aquaman. Holy f***. You look like a background actor in a 1980s kung fu flick. I swear you were in Game of Death or Fists of Fury. Spirit animal is a catfish. As a wise man once said, what the hell is even that? The first gay Amazonian tribal member to step into the modern world. I don't know about Aquaman, but you do look a lot like the guy who cleans my pool. I'm just glad you can't hear pictures, and that has absolutely nothing to do with the guitar. I was here a while back, and my comments just weren't good enough. Roast me please. Early childhood education major, but thinking of changing it to psychology. My cat is my best friend. Work and school consume my life. You look like Sandra Bullock in Chemo. Well, whatever you do, just don't change your major to fashion, photography or making your parents proud. If unsalted, unbuttered mashed potatoes were ever a person, you'd epitomize it. Can't wait for your yoga and mindfulness phase. Do the psychology major. Patients listening to you talk about your massive student debt and your cat will inspire them to stop being losers. Let's get a roast on. You gotta finish that transition because right now, you are the worst of both worlds. Jawsome. What is going on with this girl's face? She looks like a mannequin. Dude looks like Thanos. No amount of filter, makeup and HRT gonna make you pretty. Bro did not evolve. You'd win the local drag queen competition at the pub just rocking up for dinner. Uncanny valley looking ass. Now do some without filters. Please relax your eyes, I'm scared. What do you guys think? Jeffrey Deli. I last saw you this morning, when I stared down into my toilet bowl with pity, right before I flushed you. I think your roommate probably has an open tab on his browser with apartments for rent. Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven. I need some thick skin in case the Colorado Avalanche lose tonight. Do your worst. It's like your forehead is trying to get a restraining order from the rest of your face. You need thick skin, because they are obviously going to play on your forehead and those skates are going to tear you up. I'm a guy and I feel like I need to cover my drink. You have an 86% chance of getting hit in the forehead with a hockey puck. I'm bald and your forehead is bigger than mine. Bro can remember tomorrow. The distance from the top of your nose to your chin is somehow shorter than from the top of your nose to the top of your head. It's pretty amazing. Your face too low on your head. Everyone has comments about your 5 head. I'd rather focus on those long ass nose hairs and crooked jaw. Thanks for watching, you grass eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.